Ladies and gentlemen, Superbreak March 7th, baby! 263k damage. Hello internet, and oh boy, we have the Hunt Path March today. Good adorable UI. As usual, massive thank you for the Starro team for this opportunity. Disclaimer as well, everything we see in the video is subject to change time comes first release and obligations aside. It's time to take a look at what she can do. As the new free-to-play character that everyone can get, this is something that you want to really take a look at. This is her kit, right? Pause if you gotta read. That's her skill. It's long as heck. And her basic attack right here, which is the main source of her damage output. And here is the ultimate. Truth be told, it doesn't do way too much damage at all. 240% would be the multiplier, right? And here are her talent, which I'll show you how everything works later, along with her technique right here. And I'm just gonna skip to my stats for a bit, because if you read the title, this is a break effect March build, and hence why I'm using this Lightcone. But I'll show you a version with that later. Right here are the traces. I basically already showed you everything here already, but here's one more time if you need. And here we have the relics. Because we're in a break effect build, we're using Iron Cavalry and Talia. Now the common build everyone would think of would be with the Musketeer Wild Wheat set, and she's usually built like a normal crit DPS. The issue with that is we kind of have someone like Dr. Ratio already, which is exactly the same, yeah, a single target crit DPS. But regardless, though, here are the Eidolons. Here's E1, E2, E3, and so on and so forth. You'll be able to get all these for free. But when the new version drops, you'll only be able to get 3 though. And I'll be showing you how this March build might actually make her a gosh darn 5-star. And here is the team. It's a very generic Superbreak team, right? I'll show you just how good she could be. Now, there are also elements of RNG, which just makes her so funny. But the first thing to take note of in March is if you use an E on any one of your teammates, let's say we got Michael Jackson with an E, you'll see that we gain a stack here under March. It can stack out to 3 times. So all you gotta do is to make sure you also use her own E and use 3 of your other allies' technique. And if you do that and get in battle, a few things is gonna happen, right? Firstly, March will gain more energy. Secondly, she'll also gain 3 stacks here, 1 per technique from allies. And I'll just give the TLDR on what you want to do in March in this team, and just generally anyway. You want to use her ultimate before getting your charge to max. That's pretty much all of her gameplay. The first turn with March is always the same. You want to make someone your Master Shifu with your skill. Well, it's only named Shifu, but it reminds me of Kung Fu Panda, so. And in this setup, you'll be buffing Gallagher as your master. The first thing that happens is a simple push on action bar, where it's a speed increase, actually. You'll also get a crit damage and break effect buff down the line, which we're just gunning for the break effect for this setup. And the second thing that will happen is this. Based on your master's path, they will do additional effects. Since I'm turning Gallagher into master, he's from the abundance path, which means it increases my toughness reduction by 100%. That's a lot. And there you go. Do you get my logic now? We're using her as a Superbreak god. Let's just go and use my E on Gallagher. We'll turn her into the Shifu. And now we have a turn with Gallagher. I'll just demonstrate what happens here. Gallagher's gonna go with a basic, and notice the charge with March. This is similar to Jade, and your Shifu attacks, you gain a charge. Like right here, that'll be my 4th stack. There you go. Plus a follow-up as well. That follow-up itself also gives you 1 extra stack. Right now I'm on 5 though. Now ideally you should have used your ulti first, which I'll do it now, I guess. It's also a funny animation. Look at her. It's just so unserious. The main thing your ult will do is enhance your next enhanced basic attack. I'll just use it for now. Let's just enjoy the animation. Look at her. Oh gosh. The scene where she's trying to drink boba. That's just so adorable. Now that you use the ulti, the next time you get your enhanced basic attack, which will happen when you get the 7 stack of charge on March, that enhanced basic will get significantly bumped, yeah? And you know what? It's time for me to showcase exactly that right now. Here comes the Gallagher. We'll get the Masota in as well. Give me more break effect. Super break damage goes in as well, and we're gonna try and break you, which that is also my 7th stack with March, because I attacked twice, right? And here we go. After using my ult, I got this, increasing my next enhanced basic hit per action by 2. The enhanced basic initially deals 3 hits. Each will have 60% chance to deal 1 more hit, so you can get a total of 6. But after using your ultimate, you get 2 extras, so you get a total of 5. Each has a higher chance even to get 1 extra hit. At max, you can get 10 full hits with March. And by turning Gallagher into your Shifu, you get more weakness break reduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Superbreak March 7th, baby! 263k damage. That's a brutal number right there. But here's the issue though. That was not the maximum hit. I'm pretty sure that did not hit for like 10 times total, so it could have been more. It's just the RNG. Each hit has like 80% chance after you use your ult to get 1 extra hit in. We have a new gambler in the game, guys. But I'll just not show you her main mechanic. That's pretty much it. And the Shifu state has no cooldown, so you really don't need to even use your E at all. You just have to keep attacking, right? And now we have Gallagher, which is still the Shifu. What happens now is once I attack, I'll gain a charge, and we'll get a freaking follow attack right there. That follow attack stat is only 1 per turn though, and what you'll notice as well is I'm not using any skill point basically. My damage doesn't come from basic attack anyway. I have so much skill point I could just use without a care in the world. And yay, 79k on a super break. It did not kill you, darn it. I bet I wouldn't even see the full amount of damage. Oh, I did 200k super break. Holy crud. That probably means it hit more than 8 times. And just like that, that is exactly how you would use it. In 2 actions, look at the toughness shred. Oh gosh. And you know what, man? Enough yapping. I pretty much showed you everything you gotta know. And here, do we have enough? Yes, thank you. It's time to just dive into pure ecstasy. Just enjoy the gameplay, man. Here we go with Gallagher. 1 action goes in. I'm still the Shifu. I get 1 stack for March. I'll break you because why not? And yay, get some damage in there. 1 more stack for March as well. And one thing I have yet to point out, March can reduce the toughness of even this boss. You just see me do it, right? That is because March 7 can reduce the toughness of enemies, which has the same weakness as your Shifu right here. So since our Shifu's Gallagher, we can hit fire weak enemies too. And look at that, both of them are bright. Let's just go and use a Q, do some damage right there. Here we have Gallagher. With this 1 hit, we get our 7 stack, and here comes March with the full stack, but I don't have the ultimate though. That means this damage will be way lower, right? So boom, yeah, it's really not too high. But it's still 170k though, not too shabby at all. And now I actually have fully told you everything about her kit. That's pretty much at 100k from the super break as well. Oh yeah. And now we just gotta, you know, keep doing the same thing. 75k right there. She does a lot in this build, man. And just like that, we're entering the second phase. It was not hard at all. Gosh dang. I find it busted that I don't have a cooldown for the Shifu stack. I can just keep having Gallagher as the Shifu without using a skill point. I'm over capped. I gotta find a way to use them all, man. How do I do that? I guess that means I should heal more with Gallagher. Why not, right? This is my ulti here. 1 shot for freaking March. 2nd charge for March. That's a total of 7 now. March takes the turn, right? And bang. But if you haven't noticed, the moment I get 7 stacks, I take the turn with March instantly. She just does so many things that I'm having a hard time trying to explain them all. But here we go. It has basic. It's out boosted as well. Hopefully we get 10 hits, and I don't think we did. But yeah, just feels bad when you don't, man. Still, 160k, not bad. And to look at the stats as well, I'm on 190 speed with March because her kit itself and her Eidolons gives herself and gives her master speed as well. Plus because I'm using this Lightcone, which gives you speed. She feels like a gosh dang hunt path Seela, you know what I'm saying? Just keep on taking a turn and lapping. But this should be the final, you know, step I gotta do. Everything should die to this. I'm hoping I get to see all 10 hits here. Yep, 190k. I don't think that's fully 10 hits though. We cleared that in 4 cycles. I'm pretty sure that stage considerably hard as well. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you use Superbreak March 7. And here's what I'll share the issues as well. Well, issue number 1, you may not have this, which alternatively I've already tested with swordplay. This works as well. It just does less damage, yeah? You have to target the same enemy. And well, the second issue is you need this mad scientist. But otherwise though, it's a pretty free team, right? Everyone else is like a 4-star Gallagher, got a free Trailblazer. But then again, from what you've just seen, if you use the crit build, like a lot of people would probably try with her. Truth be told, her damage on the ulti is not that high. The Shifu effect of dealing extra damage up to 22% is also just not that high either. So you'll probably find her being just a different type of doctor ratio, right? Depends on what you want on your account. You know what? I'm here to show you how versatile she can be on this setup. A lot of people would just use Firefly in this case because, you know, weak to fire. Firefly also puts up weakness element. But in this case, just because you have a Gallagher that's fire, your imaginary path March can still reduce their toughness bar. And that, in my opinion, is what makes March pretty unique in this case. Here we go, Cocolea. Bang. And it's fairly simple to use. You mostly just gotta spam basic attacks. It does not get easier than that. Here comes Gallagher. We should be able to do some super break. Watch this damage right here. We can break like 3 enemies. And a yay, 150, baby. We'll hit you right here. Do some damage on that 76k into the trigger. Let's see. Will we get 10 hits this time? And a bang. Super break 152. I think I got a lowest roll. A dang throwback to QQ, dude. Yeah, this is the first turn. And look at the enemy, yo. They're out of space. I'm gonna say they're dead. With this Q right here, we get our fall attack with Mars. That should break you right there. 18k is not that much. I know, in the end, remember she's a 4-star, right? Let's not expect her to just out damage again. Firefly out of nowhere. I'm hoping with this, we can kill you Michael Jackson here. There we go. Join him, in fact. That was a pretty dark joiner if you got it. And here we have the final stage against Cocolea. It took me 1 cycle to clear that wave. Let's kill the blueberry. We'll go over ulti right now. Get our enhanced basic. But if you're wondering, this is how much it gets rid of in terms of toughness. I'm pretty sure it gets higher if you have more instance of hits. Well, let's do the gamble, right? 80% chance each to hit more. And boom, that's 140k super break. Basically means that's probably the lowest die I could roll. Isn't that tragic? Oh yeah. I mean, regardless though, they're like halfway dead. We can take that. We're still 5 skill points. It's just too easy, man. We can use E with Michael Jackson every turn thanks to that. It's so nice. I'm hoping this kills you. And oh, beautiful. 50k right there. I think we can break you, right? With Gallagher's ult, we get an extra turn here. That's 1 extra charge for March. That's why Gallagher's so good with March as the Chief. boo. One more basic here. I get my 7 stack, get the freaking push up with March. And yo, we actually broke you. What the crud? Don't mind if I do. Let's go in and see how much damage we're doing. 84k. That's probably because I did not have the ult up. And I also rolled the lowest die possible. Holy crap. I'm just really unlucky right now, no? Not that it matters. We're still 5 skill points, which is so healthy in terms of that. Here we go. Make it rain. How much damage is this? 86k to turbulence. Oh, Coco Leia. Apparently there were people that found March to be the annoying character of Starreal, but now after this, whole new fit she has, man, I almost want to call her mommy. And with that, I think Michael Jackson's gonna end this. Never mind, 1%. It's all for you, March. And with this, we should end it. 60k on a simple basic attack, dude. 2 cycle clear, right? That is MOC 11. But for a team that basically only has 1 limited and everyone else being nearly free, not bad at all, right? It's sad that you need to have the Ranmei, and that is the versatility of March 7. If you can just be any elements on the team that you have, that means you have coverage for fire, for ice, for imaginary as well. Plus, you generally don't need this. It makes your life a whole ton easier. I've already tried it with sword play, that works as well. Anything you have works. Anything that gives you speed works if you run it from a Ranmei super break team. And this is the style I opted for because otherwise you go for the crit build, which is just like a ratio build. You already have the ratio. You don't really need the March, in my opinion, on that build. But this though, this is pretty unique because you definitely might not have Firefly or might not have Boot Hill. This can be your mini Firefly. And yeah, that will be all for today. I hope you enjoyed my cooking. I find this very fun. I'll be cooking more stuff with March 7 and of course Yunli as well. So stay tuned for that and take care.